Depot 303 channel for another episode of my Moto GP 26 career mode. This is episode number 27. And we're racing at the Circuit de Jerez, one of the first of 4 Spanish Grand Prix in the Moto GP calendar. But it's always the leadoff one of the early in the season at the Circuit de Jerez, Incognito of Moto GP 26 career mode. If you missed the previous Moto GP race, it was at the Castrol Grand Prix. Be sure to check it out on my live streaming on youtube.com/speeddepot303. And then also you can click the red bell to your right and subscribe to my channel. And then also you can go to twitch.tv/speeddepot303. And also you can follow us on my channel there. Plus you can check my AI videos at TikTok at speeddepot303, for both Instagram and DeviantArt at speeddepot3. And then soon, maybe going on to Patreon or Discord, but that will come in later on in the future. All right, so this is going to be, and we're still undefeated. And the previous race at Losail on the National Circuit, we had a much better performance over there, and we did a great job in that winter-only night race at the Qatar Grand Prix, and it became a very fascinating early fight. But then it came into a denominating one for the DR 46 racing team, and making Dr. Rossi a very happy camper, and making his team very surprisingly the most exquisite team this season. And we're in our 5th race in our 2nd season of the Moto GP 26 calendar. And then we also have our first testing coming up next. And then after that, then episode number 28, we go to the most famous circuit in the French Grand Prix at Le Mans at the Bugatti circuit. So our best projected time should be about 1:38. Alex Marquez is looking great, and also some improvements going on with the Aprilia. The Spectre 9 goes into P4. Diego Beretta and Acosta, Alex Rins, Lupe Marini, and Brad Binder made it into the second qualifying line, and my teammate Franco Morbidelli came so close of getting into the second qualifying line. But let's see if we can try to get another pole position, and this will be our 3rd one of the season. We got our 2nd pole position when we went to the at Qatar, and that was we were blazing fast over there. But we sure have another good bike, and they've been giving me some awesome bikes so far. We have enough tire lengths and everything, and we're all set and ready to go.
The mechanics take the bike out of the pit, and the rider is ready to get on the bike.
I decided to go with the gold helmet here in the Spanish Grand Prix, but my next helmet change in the French Grand Prix will be blue. just went too fast. Just had a little bit too much speed. Jorge Martinez NASCAR, and just went way too quick.
The direction takes us inside the pit, where the team is waiting for its rider to return.
That was a good lap on the second try. It was a minute 38.166. The question is it going to be good enough for pole position? I think we may have a little bit more into it. Pekka Bagnaia is in second. Pedro Acosta got the top of the board. Man,
the team has just finished preparing the bike and the rider is ready to take to the track.
Let's give it another go. And about 88 stopped for the second faster. That was as fast as we could. We tried to get the pole position.
Let's take a look at the final ranking of the second Moto GP qualifying session. That's the end of our transmission. We look forward to seeing you for the race.
And that's a KTM bike, and KTM gets its first pole of the season. And I'm in second, and then starting in second on the front row, and Giacchino goes into third. Then Pecco, Diego, and then Marco Bezzecchi. Marc Marquez will start in 2:11. I don't know how in the world.
Good morning from Spain. We're reporting from the Jerez circuit. The warm-up session will start very soon, which might give us a glimpse of what kind of power balance there will be in the race in a few hours. The weather conditions are excellent. The sky is clear and it promises to be a beautiful day. The team has just finished preparing the bike and the rider is ready to take to the track. The rider is returning to his pit, where he will study the next move with his team.
Oh, what a good job it was in the warm-up, and now the race is about to be starting here at the Circuit de Jerez in the Spanish Grand Prix.
The usual warm-up session also ends here. Alongside the images of this session's final ranking, we say goodbye and see you for the race. Don't miss it.
Well, that was Marquez the second, Costa third. They were running a little bit slower than expected in the sunny conditions, but I think we're going to be possibly going to medium tires here in our episode number 27 of our first four Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Jerez.
Good morning and welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera circuit. We're live at the Spanish Grand Prix, where a carnival atmosphere is always guaranteed. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the Moto GP race.
All right, all the crowd is in for the first of four Spanish Grand Prix are ready on their lead-off race. And the Spanish Grand Prix should be an excellent one, and let's hope it is, like it was last season. And the temperature is pretty hot, and it looks like the medium tires could be in control.
These images are coming to us live from the starting grid, where technicians and engineers are carrying out final checks on the bike before the start. The sun is shining, but the temperatures are low today. Many riders have braved a soft rear tyre, but given the layout of the track, they've opted for a hard front tyre.
What a good job for Diego Moreta in his second season in the Superpower Trackhouse Racing. He's in P11, being better on the Castrol Honda than he is on this ride. Well, they're planning to go with medium and softs, but I think, to be honest, I think we should go with hard and mediums. Just look how hot it is over there. Yes, it's going to be a hot day. It's 102 degrees. And 102 can make a lot of blisters on the bike. So to keep it on the safe side, we're going to go with hard and mediums. Those are our two recommended tires. So if we go with those, then it won't be as hot. But you know, in these conditions like this, I think it's going to be safe to say that we can just go with these two, because absolutely, with 25 laps in the books, that's where we should go. And let's hope it doesn't slow down the bike too much. But later on, it should pick it up. All right, we are ready for episode number 27. Our first of four Spanish Grand Prix, the Circuit de Jerez, is about to be coming down.
The riders are lined up on the Jerez grid. There doesn't seem to be any problems, and they're all ready to go. A few seconds and the lights will go out.
my goodness, I almost fell off there. Oh, I was so lucky. Gosh, that corner again. Oh, darn. Getting a lot more speed on it. Coming out, but I don't know what that corner was. Yeah, this is the Dana Peloso hand of personal. Have a good performance and not do any more on those fallouts. Just went a little bit too quick. about this Castrol Honda looking in front so far? Ricky Marini is currently in 7th, but Giacchino's teammate is in P2. Try to get to the pass around Giacchino. tired. I just got to loosen it up a little bit. saying, it looks like he made contact. Yes, he did. He made contact. Yeah, that was a contact right there. He did make contact. He just got too close to my wheel, and then I fell off the bike. Well, that's my first fallout with the contact with the bike, and then it's Diego's fault. Well, we have also our second fallout of the race. Different riders. Mark Marquez has just 15 of the season. He has fallen out here at the Jerez. Tough separation Marquez. I think he was below the top 10. Not a bad day for the Aprilia Racing. Struggling start. Maybe this will give them a boost of confidence in the next one when they go to the French Grand Prix.
Let's take a look at the final ranking of the Moto GP race before the traditional podium ceremony.
That was a nice battle between Diego Moreta. He gets his first podium of the season, and then Giattino gets his second podium of the season opener at the same. Nice job, and now it's Marquez fourth, and then Pedro Acosta rounds up the top five. We get Marini sixth. Good comeback by the Aprilia Racing. Pecco Bagnaia and Jorge Martin at 7th and 8th. Alex Rins 9th, and then 10th goes to Brad Binder. And Franco Morbidelli, our teammate, struggled today. He went to P14 and only 3 riders were down. It looks like Toprak Grasic was down as well. And so is Manuel Gonzalez, but they continued on. Was surpassed for the lead, but Diego Moreta had a sensational ride with the Trackhouse Signify team. Yeah, that's the best stop up there. That is a good one. That's a good nice strong finish by Diego Moreta, finishing in P2 and Giattino finishing in P3. Costa doing the job. Alex Marquez in P4, and then great improvement for the Aprilia Racing. Top 10. Sessi struggled today. Yamaha type of race after we passed Diego Moreta on lap 14, and then go first back from there. And we won it fair and square, and we keep our streak alive at 27-0. And we are 5-0 right now for the Rossi Racing team. Their 5th win in a row. First time in history they have ever done this. So we have 125 points. We lead 67 ahead of Diego Moreta, who's having a fabulous start so far. And Pecco Bagnaia is now dropped into 3rd, Luque Marini 4th, and Pedro Acosta is in the top 5. And the Enduro DS R46 Racing team has 153 points. And Castrol Honda now in 2nd place goes over the Aprilia, with the Ducati Lenovo team is tied with the Aprilia Racing team. So this is quite a bit of improvement for the Castrol Honda here in 2nd place. Because of the DNF by Marc Marquez, they dropped to 4th. And then Ducati still leads with the constructors point standings over 47 points over Aprilia with 78. and Honda in third with 69. Let's go ahead and celebrate our 5-0 victory.
We're moving to Parc Ferme with the live coverage where the 3 podium finishers have just arrived. The winner is over the moon and is rightly indulging in celebrations with his team members.
Well, they had a couple of fallouts. We had one of our own, but when you hit the dirt too much over there, and then contact with Diego Moretta.
It's been a very busy weekend and now it's time to celebrate the 3 Moto GP riders who have showcased their talents the most. The fans are rightly celebrating them after watching a wonderful race.
Give a hand off, I think he's the rider today, Diego Moretta. What? I'll do that, don't worry. We got a lot of packaged cars in there, and we're almost completed with the Moto GP cars in there, and then we also have Luca Marini, Bastianini, and we're almost done with those cars. We had a few of the Moto 2 riders, a whole bunch of those. Yeah, we got Zana Goldberg. And finally getting a little bit of more corner physics Buchanan. And now Jerez is now added into our collection. All right, let's take a look at the standings from the Moto 2 and the. We weren't going to check on that one. Take a look at the Moto 2 standings. Daniel Hogano is still leading 120 points over Adrian Fernandez over 47. Daniel Munoz third, David Alonso fourth, and Siesto Vietti in the top 5. And LPWS Racing Team extends the lead now, but look at CFL Asphalt Team, the defending team champions, are creeping back up again. Red Spantic Racing in fourth, and then Red Bull KTM ATO in fourth, and then Power Sport Factory Racing in the top 5. Then in Moto 3, Albo Carpi leads Marco Morelli by 35 points with 120, and then David Almanza third, Perone fourth, and then Persama rounds up the top 5. Ford Motorsports leads about 84 points. They are taking a commanding lead right now over Red Bull KTO. CF Auto Asphalt Team in third, Liquid Volley Dynavol fourth, and then Red Bull KTM Tech 3 drops to third, rounds up into the top 5. So it was not a bad performance here at the Jerez, but we can do it better next season when we go to Ducati Lenovo, because I think maybe that will be the team that we go into next season if that will be the case. But an excellent job for the DR46 Racing team, and then we have the test session coming up, so if we can get to upgrade our ride for the bike, and then we'll be able to do it far more better in the next one, in episode number 28, when we go to the French Grand Prix at Mans. So that will do it for our Moto GP 26 coverage. What an excellent job it was for the DR46 Racing team, continuing to keep the streak alive at 5-0, and still now have a 27 race win streak. But can it be number 28 in the French Grand Prix? But who knows? We'll see how it will be. Thank you so much for watching on the Speed Taper 303 channel, and we'll have tomorrow coverage. It will be the Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos, the third post-championship race. See if we can try to close out the constructors. We could close it out in the next one, in the Las Vegas Grand Prix, in the next 2 races. But see how the Brazilian Grand Prix will compare out. Goodbye for now then. We'll see you then into the next one. Till then, so long everyone.